Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Washington Huskies and the PennState Nittany Lions. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. He knew all along that this new landscape in college football would be a challenge. That's why in the Big Ten, they were preparing all along for these West Coast teams to have to travel a long way. They've been putting some sports science research together to make sure their players have all of the information they need to perform at their best. We'll see if they can bring that to the field here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense in a bunch formation. Making the adjustment on the play. Moving the pocket, it's Bailey. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Snowed under by the defense.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Escapes the pressure going right. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. Touchdown, Huskies. Special teams proving to be special.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football, you come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Trying to get behind the defense. Snatches it on the right. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Williams on the play fake. Shoots it to the left. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Running it to the right. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
The give to the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Play action with Williams. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Bailey. He's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Peoples.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff for Peoples. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Down he goes.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Throwing, Williams. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not a lot of room to field this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down.
And now it's kind of decision time for this offense. It's been a great start to the football game. Moving the ball down the field, scoring 10 points on the first two possessions. Do you want the field goal to still be a two-possession game? Or do you want to be aggressive here, try to go for it on fourth down, and maybe break this game open early?
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sends it back in motion. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Washington. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Here's Williams to throw. Rush right in his face. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Washington sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Making his first move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. And the Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. Going to take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Effective offense leading the way here in a establishing this lead.
And that's why you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. From deep, it's Washington. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Williams. They're all over him. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. RPO complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Williams. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Williams will pass. Got his man. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Williams to the air again. Still looking. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Throwing, Williams. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Gets the back moving. 3rd down from the gun. Williams going for the big play. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And he missed it. No good. Guys, that field goal couldn't loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Rushes on. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Here comes the heat. Just got rid of that one.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together, and they didn't get the stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that's pretty encouraging. Like, this defense needs a shot in the arm, right? Like, the 2 possessions, they've given up 2 touchdowns. Like, now they try to be aggressive and go after the deep ball right away. Nice coverage. That's a good start to this drive. You know, 2 bad drives, we flush those, we forget about those. See if this defense can get back on track.
That's caught. It's Bailey. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today. This one from 34 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Here's Williams to throw. Going over the top. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We get things going here with a look at Charlotte taking on the number 16 team, the North Texas Mean Green.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. A designed run for the quarterback. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Washington right back to the line.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback keeper. Good, strong tackle.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll take it himself. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Williams. This time it's complete. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. On the move. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Huskies. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you got to love the mindset that this squad just came out with in the second half. Clearly could not run the football the way they wanted to in the first half. Second half came out with energy, with passion, got the running game going, and then no surprise, they go down the field, they double up their rushing yards, Palmer, and they punch it in the end zone.
You give the guys up front a ton of credit, too, because they were missing some assignments, getting pushed around a little bit here in the first half, which is why they weren't able to have success running the football. And they had a little bit of a come to Jesus, it seems, at halftime. They've come out now playing a little bit angry and finally able to get some movement up front. That made all the difference here on this drive with their ability to run.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play.
Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll send the back in motion. Handoff to the lone back. Defense all over him.
And it's been a struggle for this young man. I mean, listen, he's a pretty good player, and they depend on him week in and week out to be their guy to carry the mail. Just, it's not working, and the run game hasn't found a rhythm, and I think that's why this offense, they need something. They need a spark. They need to find some way to run the football.
Motion from the back. Looks as if he's going to run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Williams. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air, it's Bailey. Look out! Does not enough on that one. Second and long here. Looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Oof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll stop him right there on the return. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fights off a defender. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. Our final quarter is on deck, and it looks as if they are ready to go. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. DB's right up on the receivers. Quick catch on 3rd down. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quarterback keeps it. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the designed quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing, Williams. Got his man on the right. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. The Huskies look to keep this drive humming. Hand it to the back. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Williams looking for a man. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They get to him as he throws. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Here's Williams to throw. Looking for a big play. Got it. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to add another to their lead.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And he tacks on the extra point. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. And the dive and the grab along the right sideline. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Oh, pressure's coming. And he gets rid of it. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Long way to go on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Flying down the left side. Takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Couldn't set his feet.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Fleming. He's close to the first down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. On third down, here's Peoples. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, it's a nice job handing off to him and getting the first down, but with the scoreboard looking how it does, you've got to throw the ball. You've got to go hurry up, you've got to get plays run quickly, and you've got to throw it down the field to get back in this game.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. Looking to the big tight end. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Drops back on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. He'll be thinking about that one. Almost an interception.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here, missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second and 10, he'll throw again. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Bringing it back. No, he got loose. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Huskies. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. To the air, it's Bailey. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Nowhere to go. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down.
Spear! Punch!
Snaps it, and he has to have it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Nittany Lions decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. A first down run on the doorstep. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.